Welcome friends to my channel Entrance Hacks. Today we will learn how to solve all different types of speed, distance and train problems for trains. Let's start with basic formula in these type of problem. That is, so in case we have to find the speed, so it will be speed is equal to distance upon time. Similarly, if time is to be required, so time would be distance upon speed. And if distance is to be find out, so it will be speed into time. So this is the basic formula which governs all these type of problems. So we have to just remember it. Second is we have to keep in mind the unit. So unit confusion should not be there. So if distance is in kilometers and time is in hours, so a speed would be kilometer per hour. Similarly, if distance is in meters and time is in seconds, speed would be in meter per second. So in case of a question where we encounter different type of units, so few units are given in kilometers patterns, few in meter and second pattern, so we should be able to convert the units. So we should remember how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. So to do that, we have to simply multiply the speed in kilometer per hour by multiply by 5 by 18, and the speed with which we get will be in meter per second. So for an example, if the speed is 18 kilometers per hour, in meter per second it will be 5 meter per second. Similarly, if we have to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, conversion can be done by multiplication by 18 upon 5. So in the previous example, if the speed is 5 meter per second, so in kilometer per hour it will be 5 into 18 by 5, that is 18 kilometer per hour. So using this conversion formula, we can convert meter per second to kilometer per hour and kilometer per hour to meter per second. So, and same can be derived very easily, uh, but I'm not going into that right now. We can just remember figures of 5 by 18 and 18 by 5. Coming to questions, 6 type of questions can be formed. So first type of question would be of two trains which are traveling in same direction. Second type of question could be two trains but traveling in opposite directions. Then third type of question could be one train crossing fixed length like platform or bridge. Fourth type could be one train which is crossing a point like pole or a human being or any point. Fifth type of questions which we have is one train which is crossing a moving object, and that object could travel either in same direction or in opposite direction. So this is our sixth type. Okay. So here when we solve these problems, we should remember we have to calculate speed and distance relative to each other. So relative speed and relative distance is an essence to solve any speed, distance and time problem for rails. Very important. Let's spend some time on this page. So problems could be broken into following. So if a question says train 1 and train 2 which are traveling in opposite direction, so their relative speed would be addition of speed of train 1 and train 2, and relative distance which they have to travel would be addition of distance, that is length of train 1 and length of train 2. Similarly, if train 1 and train 2 are moving in the same direction, so their relative speed would be subtraction of two speeds, higher speed minus lower speed, but distance they have to travel the same distance, that is length of train 1 and length of train 2. Similarly, when in the third type of questions, when train crosses the platform, so speed would be just speed of train. However, distance which it has to travel would be length of train plus length of platform or bridge. Then if train has to cross the fixed pole or fixed person who is not moving, then speed would be the speed of the train and length would be just the length of the train. So when train is crossing the moving object and they are moving towards each other, so they are traveling in the opposite direction and they are moving towards each other, so relative speed would be s1 plus s2, that is speed of train plus speed of the moving object, and length which it has to cover would be just length of train. Similarly, if they are moving in same direction, so relative speed would be speed of train minus speed of moving object, and length it has to cover would be length of the train. So this way we can solve and find the time required, and same type of question we can solve. So let's understand this by solving few problems which has appeared in past year exams. So this first question, it came in SBI PU prelims this year itself. So this question is using various concepts of the same, in which platform is also there, then two trains are there, and the trains are traveling in the same direction. So first, the length of the train A is not given; it is given as L, and speed of A is given as 108 km per hour. Rest of the things are in either in second. So we'll take just one unit as answer is also in second. So we'll convert the speeds of A and speed of B to meter per second. So 108 km per hour को we can convert into meter per second as, so speed of A we can write as 108 kmph, which can be converted to meter per second by multiplying by 5 by 18. So it will be 18 6 and 6 into 5 30 meter per second will be speed of A. Similarly, speed of B would be 90 kmph, 90 into 5 by 18, 5 times this is 90 and 5 into 5 is 25. So 25 meter per second is speed of B. Now we are given speed of train, length of train A is L meter, and it crosses the platform whose length is 60% less than the length of train A, and in time is 28 seconds. So total distance, the relative distance which train A has to travel to cross the platform would be its own length, that is L meters, and also the length of the platform, which is 40% of length L. So total length would be, total distance we can say is L plus 0.4 L, that is 1.4 times length, and this distance it travels at the relative speed of 30 meter per second, and time it takes us 28 seconds. So length can be calculated from this. So we have used here distance is equal to speed into time from this triangle. Okay, so length would be from this calculation 14 20 times 20 to 3600, Length of train A is 600 meters. Now the other statement, it is saying that train B crosses the same platform in 24 seconds. So length of train B we can calculate by using this. So train B crosses the same platform. So total distance train B has to travel would be relative distances, length of platform plus its own length. So length of platform is 40% of length of A. So that is 4 24 to 240 meters plus length of B, and it travels at the speed of 25 meter per second into time is 24 seconds. So LB length of B would be 24, 25 minus 10 equal to 24 into 15 is equal to 360 meters. That is the length of train B. Now we have to find the time taken by train A to cross train B running in the same direction. So relative speed relative here, since they are moving in the same direction, so relative speed would be difference of speeds. So that is SA minus SB equal to 5 meter per second is the speed. Distance, the relative distance would be length of A plus length of B, that is 360 plus 600, so 960 meters, and time would be distance upon speed, so that is 192 seconds. So our answer is E 192. The second question, which appeared in SBI PO 2018, covers our the problem of platform crossing and also crossing of a object. So here train A is of length 120 meter and it can cross a platform length 240 meter in 18 seconds. Ratio of speed train A and train B is given. Length of train B is required to be found if it crosses the pole in some 12 seconds. So taking the first part of the question, train A uh, is of length 120 meter and crosses platform of length 240 meter in 18 seconds. So here relative distance which it has to travel is total length of itself plus length of platform, and it is doing that in 18 seconds. See, suppose this is a platform and this is a train, so it has to travel like this. It will be crossing all of this, then it will have to cross its own length. So that's the relative length would be 120 plus 240, that is 360 meter is the relative length it has to cross, and it is doing so in 18 seconds. So its speed is equal to distance upon time, that is 20 meter per second. That is the speed of train A. Now train A to train B speed ratio is 4:5. So SA upon SB is given as 4 upon 5. Since the speed of A is known, the speed of B would be 25 meter per second with this ratio. The length of train B is required to find if it crosses a pole in 12 seconds. So now in second case, total distance it has to travel is the length of the platform, the length of itself, sorry. So length of B is the total distance which it has to cross, and it is doing so in 12 seconds. So length would be speed into distance, so that is 25, that is the relative speed since pole is not moving, only train is moving, and distance traveled is this, and time is 12 seconds. So total time is 300 meter is the length of the train B. So hope this video was helpful to you. So subscribe for more concepts videos of logical reasoning, DI and quant. Thank you all.